You can hear me? All right. Good afternoon or good morning, everyone. My name is Brent Madu. I'm the Data Products Manager within the Office of the Chief Data Officer here at the Department of Education. Before we dive into our presentation today, let me share with you a little bit about what brings me here today. I'm a staunch advocate for open data. This isn't just a professional interest. It's deeply personal to me. As somebody who comes from a first-generation background, I understand the immense value of having the right information at your fingertips. Now, even though my college days might be well behind me, I have the memories of navigating the maze of higher education. That memory is still fresh. This tool, College Scorecard, merges my passion for open data with a personal connection to the challenges that many of us face navigating the world of higher education. Today, I'm thrilled to present with you a tool that I genuinely believe can make a difference for countless students, parents, and education providers. So let's get started. As we move forward, let's get a clear understanding of what College Scorecard is. In essence, College Scorecard consolidates vital information on various aspects of college and universities. This includes such factors as college cost, graduation rates, student loan debt, even earnings that students can expect post-graduation. Now you might be wondering, why such an effort? What are the overarching goals of College Scorecard? First, and primarily, the purpose is to empower you. We want to arm students and their families with comprehensive data that can guide them in making informed decisions. To facilitate this, we've crafted a user-centered website tailored for students, parents, and counselors. Secondly, this tool isn't just for prospective students. Policymakers and stakeholders can benefit immensely from this information. We're seeking to enlighten the decision-making process. We're also talking about an unparalleled amount of data. There's over 2,000 data elements in College Scorecard. Everything from institutional outcomes to what students can earn to student debt and how it's effectively repaid. Lastly, in the spirit of promoting data-driven insights across the board, we've ensured that this data isn't kept behind gates. We're making it widely available through an open programming interface, a techie term called API. But what that does is essentially pave the way for developers and analysts to leverage this information. In essence, College Scorecard isn't just a tool. It's a movement toward better, data-driven, informed education choices in higher education. The reach of College Scorecard extends far beyond our own website. The beauty of data is its ability to weave itself into different platforms offering value in so many different areas. For instance, have you ever looked up college information on Google? Or perhaps you visited the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's website. What about Federal Student Aid's Loan Simulator? Or if you're a veteran or you know one, you might be familiar with the GI comparison tool. These are just a few places where our data is hard at work, empowering decisions. So even if you've never set foot on the College Scorecard website, there's a good chance that you've already benefited from this data. It's a testament to how foundational and integrated our information is in helping Americans make better informed choices around higher education. Remember, College Scorecard data might be all around you. It's working silently in the background, guiding you every step of the way. Now let's talk benefits. Why should the College Scorecard be your go-to when you're navigating the world of higher education? Well, first, it will inform your decision-making. It's kind of like having a guidance counselor in your back pocket. We want to provide insights that make sure that you have the best information to make the best decisions in your academic journey. Second, it helps you plan your finances. Nobody likes surprise bills, right? With our data on cost, and potential earnings, you can map out the financial journey, ensuring that you are prepared for the tuition bills, loans, and whatever comes after graduation. Third, we allow you to compare schools easily. Choosing college, I know, is a huge decision. We want to make it easier for you to line up those options side by side so you can see which school meets all your requirements, ticks all your boxes. We want to also tailor it to your needs. Whether it's choosing a specific major or any sort of financial aid that you're interested in, maybe you have some unique preferences. The college scorecard can be tailored to match your individual needs to search. Finally, we live in a world of information. There's so much information overflow, but it's essential to know what is reliable, right? Rest assured, the data that you find on our platform is credible and thoroughly vetted, also regularly updated. Most of our data comes from department resources itself, like the National Center of Education Statistics and federal student aid. In short, I do want to wrap it up there. In short, it's not just a website. It's a comprehensive tool that is designed to guide you and inform you and support you in every step of the way. Now let's dive into a couple highlighted features that I want to talk about right now. First, we have detailed school profiles. We offer comprehensive snapshots of the schools. We ensure that you have a full view of what schools have to offer. This includes notable information on areas of study at the school, costs, debt students might face, and a look at the student body. We also have outcome data. It's crucial to have an understanding of potential outcomes. Our platform showcases vital statistics like graduation rates, debt after graduation, and earnings that students can expect. We have comparison tools too. I mentioned this earlier, but we want to make choices become simpler for you and so that you can draw direct comparisons. Our tools let you place institutions side by side, analyzing them and analyzing the most important metrics to you, kind of like graduation or earnings. Finally, we have customized search options. We understand everybody's college journey is unique. That's why we built a flexible search function. Whether you have a specific location, a degree, or a budget in mind, we'll help you narrow down those options to the best fit. In essence, College Scorecard is designed to provide you with clarity and guidance as you navigate your educational decisions. All right now, so this is the part that many of you have been waiting for. It's the live demo. You and I are going to walk through the College Scorecard together. This is where you can see all the features that I just discussed come to life. So if you have a mobile device or maybe a browser and a second screen or something like that, I invite you to open up the College Scorecard website. It's collegescorecard.ed.gov. It will give you a feel for the tool in real time. I'll give you a minute to get there. All right. So let's dive in and see what College Scorecard has to offer. Welcome to the College Scorecard homepage. At first glance, you'll notice that it's designed for user friendliness in mind. Let's break down the primary ways you can search. The first way is the school search. So you know the name of the institution that you're interested in, that you want to find more information? Just type it right in that box. It's so simple. The second way to search is by field to study. Let's assume you're more focused on what you want to study. This option lets you dig in by program or major. We call it field to study. Whether it's biology, English literature, computer science, you can pop it in right there and see what institutions offer those areas of study. The last option is very interesting. Like, say you're not entirely sure where to start. That happens all the time, right? This feature is called Show Me Options, and it gives you a broad view of what potential schools are based on criteria that you can set. It's great for exploring a whole bunch of options here. But that's not all. You want to get more specific, right? Well, you can refine your search by using a variety of filters. Whether you're keen on some type of degree type or curious about schools that have certain graduation rates, or even if you're looking into a certain acceptance criteria, there are customization options that are available to you so you can find your perfect fit. So as you can see, the homepage isn't just a gateway, it's a powerful starting point to let you start exploring your college journey. So let's dive a little bit deeper into one of the features that I find most impressive about College Scorecard. It's really the custom search feature that I talked about earlier. I want to focus on the academic fields section here. Say you've always known you want to study marine biology or perhaps journalism. Just plug it in there and we'll show you the schools that you can pursue that passion. Location. So we all know that where you study could be just as crucial as what you study. This tool allows you to search in a variety of ways. By zip code, distance from a particular point or a state. Are you wondering which students are close by, which institutions are close by to you? Well, there's a feature for that. But let's not stop there. If you're the kind of person that likes to dive into details like me, we've got a whole bunch of additional filters available for you. Are you interested in institutions with high graduation rates? Check. Do you want to know more about average annual costs? It's there. Are you curious about test scores, acceptance rates, student body? We've got you covered. The custom search feature truly exemplifies our commitment to ensuring that you can find the college that aligns not only with your academic interests, but also your lifestyle and personal preferences. Having set our preferences, let's see what College Scorecard has to offer here. Let's see it in action. When the results page loads, you'll notice cards, little white cards of each institution. They all represent institutions that match the criteria that you put in. These cards aren't just any cards. They're compact summaries with key insights. Graduation rates, that tells you how many students typically complete their studies at the institution. Average annual cost, at a quick glance, you can understand the typical yearly expenses. Median earnings, that's a snapshot of what students might earn after leaving the school. But the customization does not end there with this search. On the left side, which I have pointed out, there's room for further refinement. If, say, you're seeing results and you want to further narrow it down, maybe you want to see schools with higher graduation rates. Maybe you want to see where students tend to earn over a certain threshold of salary. It's all just a click away right here. In essence, the results page doesn't present schools. It lets you interact, dive deeper, and really hone in on what matters most to you or your student. It's about giving you the control and clarity every step of the way. So let's take a closer look if you click on one of these school cards, delving into the comprehensive school profile page that I talked about earlier. For our purpose today, we're going to hone in on a specific college. It's a fake college, so you can't attend it, but it happens to be in California. There are 3 standout metrics that I would love to focus on here. The graduation rate. Now, I talked about this earlier, but let me tell you a little bit more about it. This number tells us the percentage of students who achieve graduation within 8 years. Think of it as an indicator of the school's success in helping students cross that finish line. It gives you insight into the school's commitment and resources to its students. Then we have average annual cost. Think of college as a significant investment in your future. It lays out the yearly financial commitment. It's crucial to think about when you're budgeting or assessing the value that you're getting back for the money. Finally, I want to highlight the median earnings. Now, this is very interesting. Imagine you're looking 10 years into the future. to see how students from a certain school or institution fare in their careers. Are they earning a decent income? This metric gives you a sneak peek, helping you gauge the long-term value of education that you're considering. In simpler terms, it's a glimpse into your financial future after attending the school. Beyond these metrics, the profile gives you a snapshot of the school's character. As you can see toward the top, it gives you some more information on the school. Is it a 2-year community college? Is it a 4-year college or university? Is it public or private? Is it nestled in a bustling urban setting or a quieter suburban backdrop? These details provide color and context to the institution, helping you envision what aligns with your desired experience in college. All right, let's delve into a particularly interesting section of the profile page, the field of study section. Let's say that you have a particular subject like computer science, art history, business administration. This tool lets you quickly see if the school essentially offers that area of study. It's ensuring that the school matches your passion, or what you want to study. We put a spotlight on the most sought after fields at each school. But here's the kicker, right? It's not about what's popular. We want to give you an inside scoop on the earnings of those graduates who pursue those fields. The ones where and we also put a spotlight on the ones where the graduates tend to have the least debt. So this is powerful information. So with each field of study that you see on this profile page, you're going to see some more information. You're going to see the median earnings. Think of that as a snapshot of your potential earnings or paycheck down the road. This earnings metric is a little bit different from what you saw earlier at the top of the page. This is specific to the area field of study. It essentially shows what the salaries of those students were who graduated 5 years later. The total debt for graduation after graduation is another key metric that we show. This gives you a clear picture of the financial commitment that you might be signing up for. Finally, we have monthly loan payments. This handy tidbit helps you plan your post-college budget. So why is this all crucial? Because it's about making a decision not only with your heart, but also your head, right? This section ensures that you're not just chasing your passion, but you're setting yourself up for a bright and financial future, a sound financial future, by using reliable data. As we continue our journey through the profile page, you might be wondering, is there more to see? Absolutely. Beyond the field of study, there's a wealth of information available to you to help you paint a comprehensive picture of each institution. We have cost. Again, what is the financial commitment to the school? Graduation rates. That's a deep dive in the school's track record of getting school students across that graduation stage. Financial aid and debt. That gives you details on the assistance available and also the type of debt profile of the students at the institution. Typical earnings. That's expanding on the post-graduation earnings that we talked about. Then we have campus diversity. That gives you an overview of the student body makeup, providing insights to the community that you might be a part of. Finally, there's test scores and acceptance. For those who want to gauge their chances of getting into the institution or understanding the academic selectivity, this is the area that you want to go to. Now, if you're somebody who loves to get into all the details in one go, there's a button up top that says expand all that I'm showing. If you click on that, it essentially unfurls all that data beyond your eyes. But if you prefer taking it one step at a time, you can explore each section individually by just opening up the section itself with this arrow, with the arrows on the right-hand side. It's about giving you the control to navigate the information that that feels in a way that's most comfortable to you. We want it to be intuitive to you. So I do want to dive into some of these areas here. So let's dive into another area that is very important to folks when they're considering college. It's the cost section. So here we display the average annual costs. You'll often hear that referred to as net price. What it is gives you the average amount that students generally pay after accounting for financial aid. It offers a clear understanding of the actual expenses beyond the sticker price. The other part is very important, is the cost by family income. This is based on your family's income bracket. You can see a more precise estimate of potential expenses. It's about ensuring that you have the information that aligns closely to your unique situation. We also provide a link to the net price calculator, and many folks don't know what that is, but that will take you out of the scorecard into the institutional page that has a calculator where you can input some of your own data to get a more personalized snapshot. Our goal with these features in this section is about transparency. We're ensuring that when it comes to financial planning for college, you have all the info you need at your fingertips here. Let's shift our focus to two incredibly pivotal metrics when assessing school performance, talking about graduation and retention. We display the graduation rate. This is a very important metric that you really want to pay attention to. The metric offers an insight into the school's track record. Again, this is 8 years after enrollment, how the students fare. We believe it's a direct reflection on this institution's ability to see the students to the finish line. Another point is retention rate. Just as important, retention rate gives us a peek into the student satisfaction of the school's overall environment. This number tells us how many first-time, full-time students felt fully committed enough to return after their freshman year or their first year. The higher retention rate typically indicates a positive experience for the students after the crucial first year of college life or post-secondary education life. The last piece is about pinpointing outcomes. Now here's where things get a little bit more interesting. You can actually toggle and see specific outcomes for different student groups. Are you curious about graduation rates for transfer students at the institution? Or perhaps you want to understand trends among part-time students, whether they graduated, transferred, withdrew from the institution. This feature gives you a little bit of a deep dive to explore those little bit more nuanced insights. In essence, these metrics give you a more holistic view of the institution's academic atmosphere and its commitment to student success. Let's talk about something crucial when considering college: financial aid and debt. We all have debt on our mind, right? We've laid this out in a way that we hope is straightforward and insightful. First, we show you the students with federal loans. We start by showing you the percentage of students who have opted for student loans at that institution or college. Then we show you median debt after graduation. Here we present the typical debt that students have after they've completed their studies. It's essential to start benchmarking and gauging potential financial obligations after earning that degree. Then we have monthly loan payments. That's to give you a clearer sense of what debt might look like after you graduate on a monthly basis. Finally, to wrap up, we have the repayment rates. The repayment rates paint a broader picture. Its display shows various outcomes, shedding light on what previous students have done to manage their financial responsibilities around federal student loans. It's a very interesting area to check out. Armed with this information, we believe that you can better navigate the financial landscape of higher education. both understanding its challenges and opportunities. Moving along the school profile page, I want to talk about campus life. We have some information here to give you a sense of that. It's called the campus diversity section. Understanding the makeup of the student body is very crucial. Are most students full-time, fully immersed in the college experience, or do many opt for part-time? Perhaps they're juggling other life responsibilities. We want to break that down for you and give you some insight on that. Socioeconomic diversity. This is a great indicator of inclusivity. It presents the percentage of students that are receiving Pell Grants. These are income-based grants, if you're not familiar, aimed at assisting low-income students. By seeing the proportion of students on Pell Grants, you can gain a sense of the socioeconomic range and the diversity of the student body. Finally, we have race and ethnicity insights. This dives deeper into the fabric of the campus community. We offer a clear breakdown on the student body, faculty, and staff composition by race and ethnicity. We believe understanding these aspects will help you ensure that you're more informed about the backgrounds and experiences that will shape the school's environment. So let's shift gears a little bit here and discuss something that a lot of families have and students have questions about. And often it's at the forefront of their mind when applying to institutions. It's test scores and acceptance. We display test score ranges. So we strive to give a holistic view of where we have data, and we highlight the test scores in the range that encompasses the middle 50% of first-time students enrolling in the fall. So it's really the middle 50%, just to give you a kind of a flavor of the test scores that students that the students obtain to gain admission. So this gives you a little bit of more insight on the academic caliber and the range of students, the range of students that are joining the institution. We have acceptance rates as well. That's another key metric that many consider when applying. This percentage gives you an idea of how selective the school might be. It showcases the proportion of students who have applied and secured a spot at the institution. I do want to say this, though. It's worth noting that the educational landscape is evolving. We know that. Some schools have gone the test optional route, choosing not to rely heavily on standardized tests in their admissions process. For those institutions, we may not display the test data, respecting their unique admissions approach for these institutions. In essence, though, these figures provide insight into the academic profile of the institution and the competitiveness of its admissions process. As we conclude our journey here with College Scorecard, there's really one feature I want to spotlight. This is one of my favorite features. Imagine that you've been exploring several schools. Now you want to see how they stack up against each other. Well, we have a comparison tool. Our comparison tool lets you compare and stack those institutions up against each other. You can select your favorites. There's a compare option on the school profile on that first page that I showed. You can essentially earmark your favorite schools. You can see them side by side once you have your top picks, and see a look at how they stack up in the key metrics. Basically everything I showed you, from graduation rates to average annual costs, all in one place. And the visual that I'm showing demonstrates how effective this feature can be. So you don't have to flip through tabs or write things down. It's all streamlined for your convenience. All right, so before we wrap up, I do want to leave you with a thought. The journey of higher education is deeply personal, and we know it could be filled with a lot of uncertainties. Our goal at College Scorecard is to equip you with the information that you have and you need to navigate this journey with clarity and confidence. I always say this: remember, knowledge is power, and making an informed decision with data will always be in your best interest. I want to thank you for your attention and your engagement on this presentation. And now I'm going to turn it over to Fred.
Thank you very much, Brent. Let's go to the next slide.
Sure.
I want to let everybody know that our webinars will be posted on our new YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/@FSA Outreach, and you can receive the YouTube recorded videos there. You can also request PDFs of slides there as well. And we have other featured content information as well. So if you haven't gone there yet to subscribe, please do so. Next slide. We're going to go ahead and go right into some of our questions at this moment. I want to thank you again, Brent, for explaining some key information about the scorecard. Want to go to the next slide? We want to open up with a question from one of our listeners. And for those of you who want to provide some feedback, feel free to go ahead and use the QR code on your screen there and take a picture, and we'll be glad to receive your responses.